Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lefty from 643 Productions coming at you here with a Modern Warfare 3 free-for-all gameplay commentary. Here I am on the map of Resistance using the PP90 M1 submachine gun, and I had this video, or this gameplay lying around, and I decided to use it because I want to talk about the weapon that I use in the gameplay. Not specifically in terms of how I use the weapon in concert with the map, and I go here, and then I crouch behind this thing, and then this guy can't see me, but then I pop out and I shoot him, and oh my god! I want to talk about the PP90 and how it is balanced with the entirety of the Modern Warfare 3 weapon roster. Now, if you haven't dropped a dislike on the video and started typing your seething comment because you're a PP90 fanboy tryhard MLG wannabe, listen to this. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to write out your comment about how you're sick about me bitching, or something about how you're complaining about me complaining, or something like that, which I find ironic, but whatever. You're going to spend all this time typing it out, and you hate it, and you're going to say, I unsubbed, and you're going to tweet these things at me. You're going to say, unfollowed, unsubbed. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to remove the comment, and I'm going to block you. So it's really not worth your time. It really isn't. And if you really are going to do that, then just unsub. You don't even need to say anything. I'm sick and tired of people saying, all you do is bitch and complain, and no. You know what? I'm just going to find your comment, and I'm going to remove it, so don't even try to slip it past me. But anyway, the PP90, I'm sick of people saying it. I've heard it a lot from people, and it's just analogous to the AK-74U argument in early Black Ops. The PP90 is overpowered. The PP90 is not balanced with the entirety of the weapon roster in Modern Warfare 3. Let me throw some stats at you. The PP90 has one of the best, highest fire rates of the SMGs. It has a 1,000 or measured excuse me, it has a measured or supposed 1,000 rounds per minute fire rate, which is only bested by the PM9 in its class. And as we all know, the PM9 has some really ridiculous recoil on it. The PP90's recoil, for whatever reason, does not seem to stack. Now, you throw rapid fire on the PP90, which is a 25% increase, and given some testing some people did and posted the results on the internet, the PP90 receives not a 25% increase to fire rate, but a 30% increase to fire rate, meaning the resultant fire rate is somewhere above 1250 for the PP90. Now, that is overpowered because it does some of the highest damage of the SMGs in its class, only bested by the UMP that does 49 damage per bullet. But again, the UMP's recoil actually stacks. So with the PP90, what we have is a death laser that's able to output insane amounts of bullets, of high damage bullets at an incredibly high rate, at a rate that nobody else in the class or no other weapon is able to compete with besides the PM9. But the PM9 is unusable without the kick proficiency because there's so much recoil. The PP90, its recoil doesn't stack. It's just stagnant. Yeah, the gun kind of jumps around maybe a little bit, but it doesn't stack. It's not gonna start pointing off into another direction. That doesn't happen with the PP90. So the PP90 is overpowered. I understand you like it. I understand that it's a fun gun to use, and it is. I mean, I've used it, and it's fun. And I understand that you like using it, but that doesn't mean it's not balanced, or that doesn't mean it is balanced. It is not balanced when you look at the weapon statistics, when you look at what the thing is able to do. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, what about the MP7, the MP7? Well, you know what? I'm not talking about the MP7. The MP7 can wait. We're not talking about the MP7 right now. Don't divert attention from your favorite little PP90 just because you think the MP7 is more overpowered. No, the PP90 is overpowered in its own right, and it needs to be nerfed, whether it be a reduction in fire rate. Maybe it's a glitch that doesn't make the recoil stack when you're going full auto on somebody, but that doesn't happen. So don't be talking about the MP7. Yes, the MP7 has no recoil, but that's something else. That's for a later date. That's for when we're actually talking about the MP7. Right now, we're actually talking about the PP90, which is, again, overpowered, or at the very least, unbalanced within its class. Now, again, another thing that people like to say, another defense of the PP90, again, used by the MLG wannabe tryhard kids, is that, oh, well, it's got to drop off in range. It doesn't work well at range. Well, here's the thing. These maps are the size of damn postage stamps in the game, so I don't care that it doesn't work across the map. That's not what it's designed to do. And what's more, you're not going to find yourself in cross-map distance-like situations at all, or for all intents and purposes at all in this game, because the maps are so damn small. So again, I don't want to hear about how there's a range drop off and it doesn't work across the map. Well, duh. And you know what? These maps are really small, and you're not going to find yourself in those kinds of situations very often. So again, that defense is nullified. The PP90 is overpowered, and it needs a nerf. And it's that simple, and it's time people start realizing and admitting that. But anyway, guys, that's my time. I got to get out of here. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to drop a like on this video if you did enjoy. I am out.